journey of grace.
My name is Maggie Seure, and I warmly welcome you to this show where you are the living proof to the existence of a true living God whose grace is what has kept us through our journey to this day. My guest is a leader, is a counselor, is an author. The list is endless.
And I cannot even list the many things, the many titles that you have. Maybe you can just introduce yourself, tell us who you are, where you're from, and then we pick up from there.
I'm Stella Cheptoo from Eldoret. I'm a very passionate girl, if I may say, because I always tell myself, my legacy is every soul that I touch and every life I impact.
Amen.
This is because I do not live because I'm blessed. It is because of the favor that I have in my heart.
Wow.
I'm an orthopedic and trauma officer,
Wow.
a counselor,
Wow.
the vice president of the Hill Toastmasters Club,
Wow.
an author, an inspirational motivational speaker, not to mention, but also to say that I'm the founder of Sabai Inspires Foundation.
Wow. You have a foundation.
Yeah.
That is just amazing. That is why I said that this girl has really walked a journey of grace.
So tell me about the books you've written.
My first book was Blame Not My Roots. That was a book I wrote some years back. My second book is a book that God really ministered to my soul.
Wow.
If My Soul Could Speak.
Wow. It's called If My Soul Could Speak. Oh.
I wrote this book so that it could impact human beings as well as portraying the glory of God in it. And my third book is entitled Unmasked. It is about a new journey, a new destiny,
Wow.
yeah,
Wow.
and a new future.
Wow. And you know, I have read Blame Not My Roots. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. And I would encourage everyone to read this book. Stella, I want you to tell us about you are a student. Tell me about it. What have you studied?
Okay, currently I'm pursuing orthopedic and trauma medicine. And it's been a very good experience for me because this is what I'd wanted to do since the time I really determined what I wanted to be in life. Yeah.
And you've gone to the United States of America.
Yeah.
You are the vice president of Toastmasters Club. Tell me about it.
Toastmasters has been a great experience for me. I love Toastmasters because it is an environment that enables me to speak more confidently. And this is where we get to learn about communication skills, leadership skills, because we always say our slogan is Toastmasters where leaders are made. And we really believe that this is what will mentor us into being the great leaders that we've always aspired to be.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Have you had a chance to speak to many people because of career yako?
Yes, Toastmasters is a very open platform where it does not discriminate anyone. It doesn't really determine whether you are young or
Wow.
It's just a very open platform for
And,
everyone.
and you are a student.
Yeah.
What are you studying?
I pursue orthopedic and trauma medicine.
Orthopedic and trauma medicine. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So have you graduated? Which year are you?
I'm really waiting to graduate this year. I'll be graduating on 5th of December.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's just amazing.
Thank you.
Oh my God, this girl just touches my heart. And we have only talked about her successes. This lady is on another level at 22 years of age. And indeed, we believe it is the grace of God. Now, this show is supposed to highlight where the grace of God has spoken in her life. Knowing that she's been a leader, she's been doing all these things. There is a background, there is a place she has come from, so that you may not only think that it's been an easy journey. It's been a journey that God has seen her through, and her background may make you think again and wonder. Indeed, it took the hand of God that she is here today, Stella. I want you to tell us about your background, where you were born, and anything that entails your background until the moment when you've achieved all this.
To begin with, I would like to give all manner of accolades to Almighty God, because it is Him that has made me to be who I am.
Wow.
I cannot brag to say that it is by my own making. No. It is God that has really enabled me to grow into that individual that I've always believed that I will be. I've learned to accept and to know that we live in a world full of rejection. We can trust people, but you cannot determine if somebody will ever trust you back again. This is because I was brought up in a very humble beginning, brought up by a very single mother, whereby poverty took the better option of us.
Wow.
And I thought, really, would I ever make it in life? Would I be that person? Would I be the surgeon that I've always aspired to be in life? Simply because my mom could not afford to pay my school fees. My mom could not afford to take me to that national school that I'd always aspired to be. And after my Form 4, I really wanted to go to a national school simply because I wanted to pursue medicine. Unfortunately, my mom was not able to pay my fee, and I thought my dreams were shattered. But God provided a solution to everything, and I just ended up being in the medicine field, whereby I pursued orthopedic and trauma medicine. And looking back, I can say God has been
Graceful.
great above all things.
Wow.
And God has always tried to show me, as much as I could not really comprehend the kind of life He wanted me to have, I grew up getting to learn more about Him. And I can say, as I wanted to learn much about God and really try to reflect my life in His grace that He has been, that is when He could reveal to me much about myself. And to begin, about the foundation that I told you.
Yes, you have a foundation.
Yes, Sabai Inspires Foundation. It's been a journey because in the first place, there were criticism. And I thought everything would get into the bottomless pit that we never expected. But through it all, God made me stronger, and He made me to persevere to be that great leader that I've always aspired to be.
Wow. I want to go back a little bit. Having been brought up by a single mother, you know, as we talk, there are so many people in that same situation who are facing challenges and criticisms, and there is an assumption that being brought up by a single mother, people say those kids will not amount to anything. They even curse that woman. You know, they say all kinds of things to bring you down. And the fact that you are here today to testify is the opposite of people's expectations. How has it been like when you go back home? What's your mom's feeling towards what you've achieved, and even your neighbors and even whoever may have criticized you? How do people take you this time compared to that time when you were growing up?
Initially, I used to feel the sense of stigma. Like I was different from my neighbors, simply because they had a dad. That fatherly figure made people perceive me as an outcast in that society. But I felt like something was missing. And I could question God, why me, God? Why did it happen? But the good thing that stood out most above all is my mom was very caring and loving. And she could tell me, my daughter, I believe in you. And I know someday you'll make it. I know someday you'll make me proud. I have these clothes to wear over a long period of time just to sacrifice for you. But someday I know you'll pay. The perspective of the society currently is totally different, because it doesn't matter where you come from. It is only the mindset that will determine what you want to
That
be
is very
in life.
true.
And the kind of people that used to criticize you will change their perspective
exactly,
when they really
exactly.
see the greatness
That is
that you
very
have
true.
in yourself.
That is very, very true.
And that is why we say we have the seeds of greatness in us, and we have to plant the seeds of greatness to the world. And
You're so
nothing
powerful, Stella. You're so
can
powerful.
hinder us.
At your age, you know, there's something I have studied about young people. At your age, 22, most 22-year-olds normally believe it's not a time to stand out. They normally think it's not a time to be known. But you, I know you're a great inspiration to young people, that at your age you can still achieve so many things and live a straight life. And you can attest also to the fact that it has been the grace of God that saw you through. I want to encourage every single mother out there. All you need to do is encourage your children. No matter what people say, no matter what, anything that is said against you. Your job is to encourage your child. And every child that has been brought up by a single parent, it's never the end. Where you come from will not determine where you're going. Your greatness is birthed by the grace of God. Stella, thank you so much for willing to share your story. You have walked a journey that many people may have given up along the way, having been brought up in such humble background. And today you're standing out and your mother is so proud of you. And I know you're going to encourage so many people, so many youth. And I know you've been doing that for a long time, even through the foundation that you have. You are a really powerful woman. You are so powerful. And you have the zeal for God. I want to understand, at what point in your life did you learn to involve God in your work? Because I know this far it has been God. Is there a time that you decided and totally involved God in what you do?
Yeah. I used to acknowledge God, yes. But I used not to seek His will over my life. But 3 years ago, I had to really go back and think about my purpose. The purpose that God has for me and the purpose that I have for myself. That is when I began now. Maybe if I was to host an event, I would first seek the will of God.
Wow, wow.
Design a date for this event and later go back, pray about the event for it to be successful.
And it has worked for you.
It has really worked.
Involving God, telling God before you do something. God has helped you and guided you in everything you do. That's amazing.
I would like to tell the people out there that it is only God that can really make your plans to fruition. If you depend on Him, rely on Him, and really trust Him, He'll see you through.
Amen, amen, amen. That is so powerful. That is so powerful. And I just want to encourage you before I let you know how to get in touch with Stella, that God is with you. God is walking your journey. Your journey is that of grace. And the journey of grace is a journey that God is walking with you. So never feel left out, never feel abandoned, because God does not change. One day you will also testify of His goodness in your lives. Now, Stella, tell us about if you're on social media, Facebook, so that people can find you.
Yeah, they can, all of our social media platforms, they can like Sabai Inspires Foundation.
Sabai Inspires Foundation.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for being with us. I want to say thank you, and I wish you God's blessings in your journey. I wish you abundance of grace in this journey. And until another time, God bless you. Bye.